can leave the party without ever letting you know. Without ever letting you know. Without ever letting you know.
What's going on, guys? Today we're looking at our planet and there is loads of news to cover because it's been ages since we've made a video on the subject. First thing I'm going to point out is Street Fighter Season 2 is already stakeable on our planet. So for all of you out there holding projects, just hoping that they're going to be stakeable, maybe it's time to have a silent word with yourself and, you know, make the decision about selling them or not. Ha! All jokes aside, not really joking. First of all, I want to just jump into their roadmap. Their roadmap got updated on the 10th of July, and we haven't covered it yet. Some key points. The UX optimization, okay? So back-end. So this is small improvements to users' experience to save some time for inventors. We all know with the mass adoption of this and everybody pre-staking, as soon as something is invented, it's made within minutes. Sometimes using the one-click generator, it gets jammed. There's massive CPU issues that I don't even want to get into right now because they get me livid. But hopefully some of these optimizations have made things better. Although I know that Limestone was invented since that, and I think there were still some issues. But let us know down below if you've noticed a better optimization since the 14th of July. So July 19th, the presentation of robots, which we will go over in a minute. This has got me excited. Obviously, this was phase 2 on their roadmap ages ago, and I thought it would have been rolled out a long time ago. We've had these lands for ages now, just building up that passive mineral, and now finally they will have a use case soon. 21st of July, which is today, the new user interface, which we'll go over in a minute. Looks like it's optimized to mobile, but it does look nicer. Wait, I'll show you guys in a minute. And then on the 28th of July, launch of lands upgrades. So after the new user interface is launched, we will enable the land upgrade functionality. All owners of our planet land will be able to upgrade their land properly and make it more productive. So I think it will be upgradable with FTs, so there will be a lot of crafting going on and burning a lot of Aether. And then Q3, launch of robots. Q4, launch of Conquest game. So we will be able to upgrade our lands. We have a snippet of the robots, but not until later in the year are we actually going to get to use the robots or make the robots and then eventually use them. But exciting times for our planet. Finally, they've upped up their game and they've put out some more exciting content. So having a look then at the new UI, it looks like this. Like I said, it kind of looks like it's optimized to mobile at the moment. I don't know if they're going to somehow spread this out. So you can increase this panel here and I can see all of my FTs. And then you can switch between your lands, which they've changed as well into the box of the minerals. It's been a while since I claimed these, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. If you guys don't have lands, I wouldn't worry too much, because you can pick up, you know, the minerals themselves on Alcor with wax, which I'll show you guys in a minute, so that you'll be able to make the robots. Now, I don't know if it's the best time to buy now or maybe once the robots are released, but you would have thought that the price will go up, right? Because everyone will be purchasing and probably not dumping. But maybe, you know, there's whales out there that have got like hundreds of thousands of them and are just waiting for that price to moon a little bit so they can dump it. Who knows? It's all a gamble, really, isn't it? So then back to the lab, you've also got all elements as well, so you can see everything there, even the undiscovered things. Still loads of undiscovered stuff. Now they're giving people tips and hints, which is making it easier to figure out how to craft things that haven't been crafted. Now, this seems like a way of trying to keep Aether alive and keep the general audience engaged in the game still, with lots of exciting projects coming out like Wax Arena, Green Rabbit, breeders, and lots of other exciting games. There's so many to mention. You know, they want to keep people engaged, and they've been a bit slow rolling out phase 2 and the robots and everything like that. I think when Aether mooned, I think that they probably should have tried to roll it out then, I think, personally. But maybe it wasn't ready. And a lot of these projects, to be fair, not pointing out no names, but they haven't been ready for months, and people are highly invested in them. So, yeah. So just a quick look then at the robots and Conquest, okay? So basically they are going on, I'm not going to read too much of the lore, guys, because you guys can go and do that. So there's 3 races so far. So the Herbivorous, the Predators, and the Waxivorous. And then this is where it gets interesting. After a player chooses the race, he will be able to create only robots of this race. Each race is formed with 8 kinds of robot. Each of those requires different R-planet minerals in different propositions. This combination is unique to each kind of robot. The process of robot manufacturing takes time. So that kind of makes me think that you are going to have to purchase things on Alcor, and also it's going to be time consuming, if that makes sense. Also, it says here as well that basically they're military oriented, right? So you've got infantry, cavalry, scouts, artillery, and siege weapons. And each robot unit has its own characteristics, such as type of army it belongs to, speed of attack, protection against infantry, protection against cavalry, and weakenite consumption. So it's all pretty exciting, right? So it also goes on to say, an important detail about the creation of robots that is imperative to note. An important detail about the creation of robots that is imperative to note. When a player creates any type of robot, they are not minting a token, meaning the robots are neither NFTs or FTs. They cannot be bought or sold on the market, nor can they be transferred between accounts. All robots will belong only to the account that created them. This is by design and a crucial factor to present using multi-accounts in order to seize more land. This will be better understood when the details of Conquest portion of the game is published. There are many more details about the upcoming gameplay that have yet to be revealed, such as new types of NFTs the bravest fighters and defenders will be able to earn. Next time we will tell you more about the abilities of robots, as well as get into some more mechanics of the gameplay of the Our Planet Conquest game. So basically, guys, you can make as many of these robots as you want. You can make the biggest, baddest robot, but you can't sell or use it. You know, it's not a fungible token that you could put on Simple Market, and it's not an NFT that you could put on Atomic Hub. You technically, you don't own the NFT. It is just linked to your account, but they will have obviously abilities that are going to be sort of profitable or help us along in the game, whether that's they fight for Aether or they generate more minerals, or maybe they farm NFTs, or whatever they've got in store for us. I'm sure it will be profitable, but it's also a good way of burning lots of Aether and it not coming back onto the market, right? Because you're using loads of Aether to make NFTs, to farm more Aether, to put it back onto the market, and then you sell the NFT on the secondary market or the FT onto Simple Market, whereas this keeps all the Aether in their bank. So yeah, clever. Hopefully that will increase the price of Aether again, because let's face it, they started printing Aether quicker than we could burn it, and obviously that's why the price is where it's at now. That and just sort of general loss of interest from the community, really. But I'm excited. Again, I think it was a bit slow coming out, but as long as they get it right, I'm happy. So yeah, we're still well involved. You know, we're still up to, I can't remember where we are. We got comfortable 42k an hour. At one point that would have been sort of around about $40,000 a year, but at the moment it's only $6,000 a year, $18 a day. So hopefully we see that price come back up. And shouts out to old Vesuvius, one of our moderators, who managed to get mythic limestone the other day for an impressive, I think, 50k an hour or something dumb like that. So congrats to you, bro. Yeah, guys, if you haven't, I don't think we've ever mentioned it, but this tool, archive.ourplanet.dev, is probably our favorite RPlanet tool that's out at the moment. Not only does it have faster sort of updates for what's been tried, it also allows you to put in whatever you want here and see if anybody's tried it. We haven't released the video, but Hooded and I, we did try quite a few recipes actually, because we've never invented anything, and we've tried I think 4 or 5 different things now, and some of them weren't cheap, but I think what we'd do is probably try and publish a inventor fail video at one point, because some of them are pretty funny, and some of them we were adamant that we got it right, and then, you know, we obviously didn't because it's our planet and, you know, paint is made of rainbows and water. But anyway, guys, let us know down below in the comments if you are hype about all of these updates and all of this information. As always, like and subscribe if you haven't already, and invest smart. Peace!